Good evening. I'm Alexander Wooten, and this is TheHybrid360. Tonight's recaps of the day on CNN. Donald Trump's modeling agency was benefited from a visa program that he recently terminated. And recent sources that I've seen and heard, was that Trump, he was angered because companies in the U.S. were not working to its full potential, and Donald Trump believed that employing foreign workers were the best situation instead of hiring American workers. He basically thought that, Americans were probably quote unquote lazy, and he thought that foreigners such as the Mexicans were better workers than his American counterparts. He was speaking in highly reference to professional workers that was transferred from the United States through something called a controversial H-1B visa program. I don't know too much about that, but it sounds very interesting. And I also saw that in the words of Donald Trump, he quotes that, "I saw that these workers are temporary." They were imported from abroad for basically the purpose of better workers that was substituting for American workers just because of lower pay. I think, in my opinion, I think that's wrong, and he's basically taking advantage of people who are not how can I say, who are less intelligent in the system. He also says, I remain totally confident that, committed to eliminating important or rampant widespread of H-1B abuse. I don't know what he meant by that, but that also sounds very interesting. I believe that if workers want to work, they should work. He should not exclude Americans from working, because that's also taking jobs away from others who are willing to do a great job. It's unfair, and it's downright just unacceptable. In other news, there was a rapper in E! News today, Future. He was sighted at a club not a club, but a strip club in Dallas, in Texas. He was there because that he found out that Sierra, who was his ex-wife, or girlfriend was engaged today by NFL star Russell Wilson. He basically soothed his pain by going to the club and basically partying with a bunch of girls just to take his mind off of the pain that he was feeling. The club was basically called V-Live Strip Club or V-Live Nightclub. And while he was there, he according to sources, says that he was out partying, drinking, maybe even smoking, who knows. And while he was doing that, it continued into a so-called ballroom, but I guess it was in the same area or location. I could be wrong, but it might be in Dallas, Texas, or it might also be in Atlanta, Georgia. I don't know. I need to find out more about that situation. And finally, in California today, there were strong winds, strong storm winds, and snow on Sunday afternoon. This seems to be the fourth day, or it has been 4 days now since it's been raining, snowing in California, that the state basically it received quote unquote wet weather abuse. How can I say this? Due to this severe weather, roads were closed. Roads will be closed and shut down. Also, schools will be closed and shut down. Following this further, there will be a dry environment and warm weather that will cover the entire state of California. The next day, a high patrolman officer was in critical condition on Sunday afternoon due to being hit by a car or vehicle that was caused by circumstances due to the weather or due to the snow. This incident yesterday, which Saturday afternoon, caused officials to close different sections of the road and highways of Interstate 80. And Interstate 80, which is close to Darna Summit, which is a cautious road, I'm guessing in California, that's probably beat up, the roads are cracked, whatever it is, it's basically cautious. That's probably also near Nevada, I'm guessing, in the northeastern part of the state that has been, like I said, worn down due to multiple weather conditions. That's all for today. I'm Alexander Wooten, and this is the Hybrid 360. Good night.